Here we have an editor in his natural habitat. He has just about...
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel again. My name is Crazy West Beast. Today we're talking about the Sony situation again. So Brazil has adopted what the gaming industry's arch nemesis and boogeyman right now is stock killing games. Is right now getting more press tour than anything else. If you don't know what stock killing games is, stock killing games was introduced by this guy. Either he was from Britain or America. I think he was an American who lived in Britain. There was a lot of controversy with some YouTuber, but eventually this helped it to get traction to the European Union and British government with stock killing games. British government threw that out the window. They didn't do anything with it. The European Union accepted it. They're doing some more legislation about it.
Oh, really?
And talks about it, which is ironic. And then they went to the California courts. I don't know what happened after that. I hadn't catched up because I'm usually here once in a while, or I once in a while remember to check on it, so I'll try to remember catching on with the information for that. California said no to stop killing games. They listened to the corporations, and basically that they're not going to move on. It's dead on California's shores.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
Makes sense. They are American after all. Gaming industry, they shit themselves, and they look at the stock killing games as a boogeyman. There's more credence to the argument that stock killing games has forced the gaming industry's hand. That I could believe over GTA. And that's how I think it's going to happen. There is the Dutch group from the advocacy group represented by some sort of contractors of lawyers. I don't know the official legal name for that would be because I'm not that into legal shit. So they're basically saying in a $400 million lawsuit that they're telling Sony to stop killing physical discs, and basically purchases should be more open and broad for the open market, and there should be more choice. That's not what Sony wants, and Sony has also lied, saying that they use like physical brick and mortar stores as an excuse, saying they're not a monopoly, but they are when they're basically one of the bigger, more successful consoles out there.
Say, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I know that Xbox guys will say Xbox is one of the better ones. It has not for a while, and who's ever left standing for Xbox is basically amazing to me because I have seen the Xbox stands giving up hope and left.
No.
Unless the lady boss of Xbox actually proves her worth and actually, makes Xbox worth it and, prints physical discs, which is ironic because they're printing discs versus the company that invented the Blu-ray, Sony.
Oh, fuck.
Which invented the Betamax, Sony.
What?
It cost Sony, the people who invented Blu-ray, $2 to $4 per unit of Blu-ray to make.
Oh, come on!
We're not talking about the contracts, the licenses, deals to the CEOs and companies and investors. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about unit of cost. Which Sony is facing problems right now in Britain. I think they're accepting some sort of legislation to stop Sony from killing their games and discs, which they're also introducing by censorship. Yes, I will talk about it because we're the British want to get their glory days back.
Gentle with it, slow.
I wasn't trained to parallel park.
Just imagine it's Cortana. Stop! Oh. Run.
Run.
I don't want their glory days back. It's never been good in my country, in my homeland, where the British had their basically glory days. Enough of that. Also, I believe the European Union couldn't do anything about it, so they passed that. Ironic because they accepted stop killing games, but they won't do anything about this. However, France is also doing something where they're trying to pass more legislation and practices in consumer rights advocacy for basically purchases of product in digital or physical for games right now. Let's not forget that Sony did censor French users in France when they did speak about no disc, no buy.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
And Sony did censor them on that. And I think a few other platforms in some countries as well, they did some censorship as well. Getting the French government's eye right now. They're the only ones who are allowed to censor their own people.
But the people are retarded.
I want to see this expanded to all sorts of things involved in discs and such. Sony's facing more of a pushback in Mexico because Mexico is basically trying to push back against, the destroying of physical discs because they don't have high-speed internet because America has been continuously fucking them over, and also other people who are more greedy to fuck them up as well. So they're trying to fight it back, I think, going to the Central South American consumers' rights, or it was for South America, or maybe one for Caribbean. They're asking for more help, basically passing more protections and rights and consumer advocacy, and they're also willing to listen to the internet influencers. Don't like that name.
Oh, hi. Why? Wait a minute! Who are you?
I also think they're not going to be persuaded by lobbying.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I like to see how Sony's gaming studios, contractors, licensees, and partners and investors, how they could also just push back and, tell them no and putting lawsuits. I would, just to sheer fuck you for Sony. Update to this info because many third-party gaming studios have basically been sending a lot of trailers and game footage, and also they've been paying for tens of thousands of dollars or more to post their content onto Sony's account and basically show it to gamers, and they see how they like their ideas and their game features. Because the no disc no buy, because Sony is going to go all digital, it's been going out of control and has seen this, and they have been frustrated as fucking hell because they're angry at Sony.
Why? 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 Why, oh God, fucking why?
Perfect example, if you guys remembered, what I said is that GTA told them to basically take down their content because they had no disc on day one release, and they'll eventually release it who knows when. Actually, it's pissed off a lot of Sony's customers. They told them to take it down. And also a quick update, I believe their fight stick is now postponed indefinitely because the products that are made in the fight stick are going to be more expensive. They're plastics, and plastics are made out of oil.
Meh.
And also, the big fat orange moron basically started the war again. It's not a new war, it's the same war, it's just a new, different coat.
Instead, we wear it as a badge of honor. For if speaking the truth is deception, then we are gladly guilty.
Also, I believe Kojima himself, Matt Mercer sucks his dick off a lot in the Gaming Awards.
Correct.
Yeah, he said, cutting off the games and everything, when the companies or corporations will decide when you should and shouldn't watch something, and when they control the information, and when they tell you what they like to do, and they could, kick you out of their services and programs instead.
Damn!
Which makes sense. And also, the former CEO of Sony also said he would not make this decision without more information and data. He'll only make it if it made sense, if it was not going to be such a pushback, which it is a mighty pushback indeed. This way of doing stuff right now when it comes to digital is starting to get a little bit more people's eyes and attentions, because I think, maybe because Crunchyroll increased their prices, which is making a lot of people pissed off, and also maybe because Crunchyroll is owned by Sony, which Sony owns the division known as PlayStation, which also increases prices, which makes a closed ecosystem and which fucks more people. I don't know, that might be a thing. That's one update I just put up there. CNN, Fox News, CTV, they have talked about it. I think a few more networks might need to talk about this more, then they'll get the interest.
Underwater?
Whoa! And then they'll, get more people to say, wait, what? Because more people need to know about this stuff. I thought this would happen when it came to Microsoft screwing over people a lot when it came to Windows 11, but it didn't. But this is somehow getting their attention.
I'm sentencing you to 24 months in prison.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's some more updates. I'm going to have to blast through these really quickly for my mental sake here. Basically, they cannot reverse their decision on converting their factories into AI lenses into basically back into DVD and Blu-ray because they're far too late in the process and it's way too expensive.
It's peanut butter jelly time! Peanut butter jelly time! Peanut butter jelly time! Where yet? Where yet?
And B, they're telling all the video game developers and all contractors and all studios to suck it up. They're already doing it, and they're already pissed off as well because they invested so much money into marketing in the PlayStation accounts that all they get is no buy, no discs, related comments. Then they're getting furious, and they're not in so much in the mood to be incentive, as rumors are saying, to invest in the advertisement anymore in PlayStation.
Who's the twink?
And C, basically they got a lot of bots that they bought to basically say physical discs are dead, go with subscription plan and digital is better. Shocker.
Why? 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 Why?
D, one of their investors for the AI lenses was basically pretending to become a financial video game expert, and he said basically digital was more important and more basically profitable than it was physical. Of course he is, because the AI lenses that are being made, he has an investment in this shit. Why wouldn't he?
I gotta get the red straight from Les. Put that cookie down now!
And they're relying on an article said that in America, the 7 most popular games, 99% of the purchases were digital. That's in America. And also, my question is, how much does it skew like it was the first article, with so many things were included that we're saying that was digital?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
And some financial bros said that GTA should cost up to $200 because it's the last great video game ever.
You serious?
If it's the last great video game ever, it should give me a blowjob in real life from a bitch. It should not be in game. That's how you know it's the last great video game. Don't tell me it's gonna be over $200 and there's no blowjob, but it's in the game. Bitch, you crazy.
I don't know. Your mom?
I'll see you guys later. Right now, I gotta make Goofy's Robot Cyber Ninjas. They're Skynet models, so that I don't know how they're gonna work out right now. I'm gonna find a way to talk less about political shit too. This is starting to piss me off. You guys can follow me at Kara. Instagram is dead to me. I don't give a damn.
You could use a hand job in your life.
Yes, I still use Vora as well. Emger I'm also using, but it's more like I got suppository stuff I gotta have to do with it. So yeah.
I want problems, always!
And Mino's there as well. Yes.
Question for the God. Why?
Reddit is always available.
Minigun, bitch.
Tumblr, for some folks, is still there too. You can also follow me at ArtStation as well. And yes, I am using Odyssey and Internet Archive. See you guys and bye.
Let's go already!